This is Shy,
And this is Megan,
and this is the Magical Happy Hour.
a podcast where we share our love for Disney, theme parks, travel tips, food.
And anything else we feel like talking about.
It's episode 53, and today we're going to be covering the Disneyland Halloween Foodie Guide.
It took a really long time to come out this year, but I must say, I think it was worth the wait.
I think so too. I'm really excited to check it out with you.
But first, of course, we have some news.
We have some upcoming Disneyland closure and reopening dates of different attractions. And to start us off, this one's already happened as of the date that we're recording, but Pixie Hollow has reopened. It does have limited hours, and it appears that it's going to be closed on Tuesday and Thursday. But if this is something that you're interested in on the days that you're at the park, worth double checking your app, asking a cast member if it's available for that day. If your fairies are your thing, Tinkerbell especially, this is going to be your place.
Yeah, and if you don't know exactly what Pixie Hollow is, it is a character meet and greet located technically is Fantasyland, but it can be found like right in between Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, where you can meet Tinkerbell and some of her fairy friends.
Yeah, I think the whole crew at times does meet and greets here, right?
Yeah.
Very cute. It's been, I was going to say shut down. It's been closed for some time, kind of off and on. It seems like it's been very sporadic, but we're happy to see this open again.
It kind of reminds me of the old It's a Bug's Land, where everything is just kind of like bigger than you. And I've actually never done this character meet and greet, but I have walked by, and it's fun to see the flowers that grow way above your head and shrink down to fairy size.
I also have never done this. Back in the day, it was Ariel's Grotto. And that's the only time I've been in this meet and greet area, but I would imagine it's very differently themed now.
Wait, was it really? How did I not know this?
Oh my gosh, you don't know this? That's why.
No.
In that, there's a like a water fixture, like a fountain right in front of this area. And it used to have the King Triton statue that is on the front of the area, Ariel attraction now, or the Little Mermaid attraction.
And California Adventure. Oh my god.
California Adventure. Yes, that was in the fountain in front of this when it was Ariel's Grotto. Yes. Some deep lore. If I can find that picture, I bet it's in a photo album I have. But if I can find it, I'll show you.
Yeah, definitely.
Or I'll share it, I should say. I don't have any problem sharing it. But very cute back in the day. I was kind of bummed when they changed it, but I'm sure the Pixie Hollow area is cute. I just also have never been into it.
Next on our closure / reopening list, we have the Haunted Mansion, currently closed, but should reopen August 21st as my favorite version of the ride, Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Look forward to it every year. September 8th, we see the closure of Indiana Jones Adventure, and unsure of the reopening date as of this time, but hopefully it'll be just a quick one.
Also on September 8th, the Mark Twain Riverboat is going to be closed for a short refurbishment period, reopening on September 11th.
And then September 14th, we see Mad Tea Party and Tom Sawyer's Island close, probably for a brief period, but as of this time, we do not have a reopening date.
Next in our bit of news, the 70th celebration has finally come to an end. It has lasted a really long time. They have been celebrating the 70th for almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I am happy to see it come to an end and a little bit more of our traditional Disneyland decorations back in the park. I think that statue in the Esplanade is gone already. Do you know?
Oh, is it? It was still there the last time I was there, but that was about 2 weeks ago now, I think, right? I think it's been 2 weeks since I've been there, and it was still there, but it looked like they were getting ready to take it down at that point.
I'm so tired of that big obnoxious
Yeah.
thing. I was ready for it to go as soon as they brought it.
It was cool, like, the first time seeing it, and then it was kind of like, "Okay, well, we're done. It's fine."
Yeah. I'm happy to see it go.
Yeah, kinda the 70th stuff has run its course considering we're now in the 71st year.
Yes.
So, yeah. But I did wanna ask, like, what do you think will come with, like, the next milestone? Like, do you think we're gonna get, like, a 75th as, like, the what is it, 3/4 of a century kind of milestone, or do you think they're gonna wait? Like, are we gonna see, like, an 80th? Like, what do you think?
I think Disney loves to take these opportunities and to have celebrations and run with them. I think they kind of look for anniversaries like this to
Mm,
bring guests in. Um, I do think that I remember talking briefly about like initial plans they had for the 70th and thinking that it wasn't that much and then remembering we're going to have the 75th anniversary here pretty soon, which like you said is a huge milestone. It's 3/4 of a century. So I know that Disney um had a huge celebration for their 50th. I remember also like their 60th being a big deal, and then they did a lot for the 70th as well. I do think we should plan to see a major celebration with the 75th and then the 80th as well.
okay. I appreciate that because really, this is the only big milestone. I remember ads for I remember seeing advertisements for the 50th, but that was kind of before I was really doing a lot of
We were really young. We were both in elementary school.
yeah, I remember specifically seeing a commercial of it at my grandparents' house and my granddad being like, "We need to go." Which I don't remember him ever talking about Disney other than that.
How funny.
There's I don't know why that sticks out in my brain, but hey, I'll take any memory of him. Did you go during that? Do you remember?
So I was in first grade during the time, and I had my first like major surgery that year, and I had been in a body cast
Mhm.
and was not able to do much that year, much that summer, and I had my first little boyfriend at the time.
Of course
He
you did in
of,
first grade.
of course he had gone with his family and brought me back so many souvenirs. He brought me a t-shirt. He brought me the golden Mickey ears. He actually took them to, I think it was like an Ace Hardware or something, and had them put like a red bow, like glued like a red bow on it. It didn't come with a bow. It was so sweet. He had also gone to Rainforest Cafe and gotten me like a light up cup from there. It was so special. I don't know where that t-shirt is, but I still have the ears. Even though my puppy at the time, like 10 years ago, had chewed them up, but I still have what's left of them. I was really sad when they got chewed up, but yeah, I still have what's left of them. So I didn't make it to the parks that year, but I still have some memories of it. And then I do have memories of going for the 60th. That was my senior trip, my senior year of high school, was the 50th anniversary or the 60th anniversary. So I had gone, and I remember like that was when Snapchat filters were like a really big deal. And I
Was that the
remember,
diamond?
yes.
Okay, because I I I don't remember if it was that. It must have been like the tail end of the diamond celebration is when I went. Because I went
Okay.
for my birthday in like 2020.
Maybe 2016.
2016 must have been. Yeah, I guess that would make sense for 2016. Yeah. And I have the Snapchat like filter thing
Yes.
on
Yes. Yes.
it. That's so great. Because I was gonna ask if the 50th was the diamond, but I was like, no, because I certainly did. But that was like the gold one, huh?
Yes. Everything
Yeah.
was like gold for the 50th. Yeah.
Okay. I remember that from the commercials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, no wonder you're such a lover girl. That first grade boyfriend set the expectations so high. That's so crazy. That's what a thoughtful child. That's so sweet.
He's gay now, but that's okay.
I mean, he was gay then too. He just didn't maybe didn't know that yet.
Yeah.
I didn't process those feelings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, precious. Is there anything that you hope like is done for the next milestone celebration or you hope to see as a part of the parks?
Getting rid of park reservations.
What if they did it just for that year?
I'd be happy just with that.
Speaking of,
Perfect.
I'm using my 70th cup right now. I forgot.
Perfect.
That was not intentional. I just really like this cup.
I love it. What about you?
What do I want to see? It would be cool to see them. 'Cause I feel like we have seen it in like spurts and maybe like smaller ways, but pieces of the park returning or referenced somehow that we don't have anymore. So maybe seeing something that is like genuinely the first thing that came to mind was the Tomorrowland like characters that you used to meet. So like those like space age like man and woman. Like having something like that would be pretty cool. I don't know why. That's just the first thing that came to mind,
The country
honestly.
bears.
Oh, the country bears would be cool. Yes, exactly. But that sort of thing, like, or even it would be cool to see them put a lot of effort into parts of the park that have been there for a long time that maybe don't get as much love as they need. So maybe like doing something special to like draw people over to like Tom Sawyer's Island, or I mean, doing something with somewhere in Tomorrowland to maybe draw that over there.
Please do something
Yeah,
in Tomorrowland.
maybe
Please do
something like
something with the space.
in the theater that they're doing the shorts in right now, like maybe using that to like its full capacity somehow, or even if it was just like an exhibit in the old Circle Theater where they had it as where they had the Star Wars thing. Wasn't that,
And
oh, the
it was
launch bay.
innovations. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now in there, I think there's like a DVC lounge.
Yeah. They like do a fireworks showing thing.
There's also that.
Oh, it's two different things?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, the old Star Wars launch bay, if they could do, even if it was also something like how they did the launch bay, like if they could just do it as not Star Wars, but as something related to like Disney history, that would be really cool.
Yes, like something like the people mover or like rocket rods, like have like the vehicles for like photo
Oh my
ops or
gosh.
something.
Yes. Or like
Yeah.
Carousel of Progress, since they're going
Carousel
to
of
be
Progress.
changing it in Disney World anyways. I don't think that's some.
Yes.
Did we talk about that in the last episode?
I think we have mentioned it.
Okay. But since that's changing, like, can we get something then back to Disneyland that has some sort of thing with the original, even if it doesn't need to totally come back to Disneyland. I don't expect that to happen. But if we could get like a couple animatronics or the concept art or some sort of something from it, that would be really cool. I would like to see more history implanted into the park during that time, especially for like a big milestone. Like it's a really long course of history.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe that's asking a lot. I don't know. I guess we will see. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell, for sure. But speaking of concept art and things that we want to see in the future, we have D23 coming up. It's only a few days away, really.
When this episode comes out, it'll be happening
It'll be
currently.
happening, yes. So we had an idea to share with you guys kind of our predictions for D23, what we think that they could be announcing, and maybe just some things that we would like them to do and that we would like to see.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of like fully fleshed out ideas. I'm very thankful that this is going to be the first D23 I get to go to. I don't really know what to expect, but I have watched like the live stream of the parks panel in a past year or the just this last D23, so 2 years ago. So it'll be interesting, but front of my mind, especially talking about Disneyland Resort, is I can't wait to hear more about Coco and how they're
Yeah.
incorporating this ride and this area into the park. I'm so excited.
So I am also excited to hear and learn a little bit more about Coco. Because they have already hit the ground with like this, I'm not anticipating us finding out any groundbreaking news about the ride. I think it's going to be a boat ride, and we'll find out more about it. Hopefully, see some more. Um, what did I just say? The art.
Concept art.
See more concept art. Um, but I don't think there's going to be any surprises related to Coco.
You don't think that we're gonna get like quite a bit of information about this ride? Because we haven't really gotten any.
Mm, maybe we'll find out. I don't know how much they've said about the story, if it's going to be like an extension or a retelling.
I don't know truly any information that we really have got like legit concrete this is what's happening type of information about it. I think so much of it has been so speculative even though it's currently like being built.
Yeah. I just can't imagine them saying anything like that would be too surprising. There's only so much that they're going to be able to do with a boat ride.
That's true. I just feel like we got quite a bit of information about Tiana's before it was open.
That's true.
But that was also an attraction going in two different parks. So that's,
True, and that was just a retheming.
yeah. So they couldn't really be like, this is going to be the course of the ride, I guess, because we already knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Fair. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I love Coco, so I'm very excited.
Okay. Other than Coco, something that I think would be really cool for them to announce, I don't think they necessarily will, but I would love news of a new hotel.
Oh. Okay. Where? Oh,
Great
your face,
question.
girl.
Wait, I don't know.
Are you hoping for the Disneyland Resort? We have gotten multiple hotels canceled. So,
Oh yeah, definitely for Disneyland Resort. I don't Disney World has enough hotels. They can relax.
I think they just didn't or no, maybe they refurbished part of one of the hotels, but anyways. Sorry.
They have enough. We need a new one. We only
Okay.
have 3.
Huh. But that would make sense with more like Disneyland Forward news for them to announce another hotel along with
That's what I
it. Why
was
not?
thinking. That's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yes, which I think getting more information on Disneyland Forward would make a lot more sense, or a lot more sense, would make a lot of sense. And why not then, along with it, a hotel?
Why not?
Is there anything that you have in mind that you would like to see out of this hotel? Like whether it's like theming or I don't know. Do you have any thoughts? You've stayed at probably more of the Disneyland, not just Disneyland, just Disney resort hotels in general. I think you've much more experience and knowledge of them than I do, certainly.
I mean, I've only gone to Disney World with you.
Yeah, but you've been to two of the different resort, or you've stayed at two of the hotels at Disneyland and multiple times, and you've seen Alani,
That's true.
so that's more than I, certainly.
Okay, that's like 1 or 2 more than you.
Saw the outside of the hotels in Japan. I didn't go in any of them, and I've seen the outside of, I think, I don't even know how many there are in Paris, but I saw the one that's at the main entrance, but I
Yeah.
didn't go in it. So,
It would be cool to have something like a little more French Italian esque.
ooh, okay.
What was that hotel that I loved next to Caribbean Beach?
Riviera.
The Riviera.
Oh,
Something like the Riviera.
dude, the Riviera. Oh, man. Shy and I were walking around that hotel like, we could get used to this.
Yes.
We could stay here.
Yes.
That was really nice.
It's so beautiful. It's so nice. We don't have anything like that. Because
Not
I
at
was
all.
thinking, like, oh, it'd be cool to have kind of like a Polynesian vibe. But we do get a little bit of that with the Disneyland Hotel. And like, we
Yes.
have, Trader Sam's
Mhm.
and whatnot. So I'm like, we do have a little bit of those vibes at the Disneyland Hotel. We have everything in the world of Pixar, obviously, at
Mhm.
the Pixar Hotel, and then we have a very Redwood, California themed hotel at the Grand. So I'm like, we need something a little bit more regal, maybe.
Fair. Meanwhile, I'm kind of thinking, I like my mind kind of went to the opposite
Okay.
of like having something that's like more one of the hotels I really liked in Paris, which I heard that it was I heard from Matt's sister that it's not great. Like they really didn't have a great time there. I guess but it was like Cars themed. And so it was very much like drive-in, like motel vibe.
Oh, I
But
love that.
the theming from the outside, I was like, this is awesome, especially because at that time they had it kind of like spooky because I was there at the very end of September. And so it looked very fun, like very like Route 66. Is that it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, wait, am I wrong? I think something like that, like a Southwest vibe would be really cool, even if it was or like more like Mexican, like American style like buildings, right?
Oh, what if they had like a Coco hotel?
That would be pretty cool. Even if it wasn't like totally just like Coco, because there's of course, that's like what we think of, but I'm sure that there's other types of themes that we could wrap into it too without it only being Coco.
Oh,
But I do
yeah.
think that that would be such like a awesome tribute, kind of like a mesh between like California and
Absolutely. I
international, like
love that
Mexico
idea
vibe.
so much. I think that would be more likely to happen than anything. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh, that would be perfect.
Not that that means that either of those things has to be a downgraded experience by any means, just because something is like more themed to be like rural or motel like vibe. Like it still can be like upscale Disney, but just like theming wise, like would be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also if they wanted to do something real fancy, that would be fun and different too. Thankfully, the Disneyland Hotel does, and the Grand. They give such a good spread, I think, of experiences that are more high end.
True. I do feel like the Grand desperately needs to be renovated.
You've mentioned that, and that's fair. It because it kind of
That would
just
be a
has
fun
been what it
announcement
is.
to hear that the Grand was going to get more renovated.
Hmm. Because was it built in 2001 as well, or did it come later? I feel like it came a little bit later than the park in downtown Disney, but maybe not. Maybe it started being built in 2001.
Yes, it was also in 2001.
Okay. That's a long time. I mean, 25-year-old hotel. It's still beautiful, but it would be outdated at a certain point for sure. Or I shouldn't say outdated, but dated at a certain point.
Yes, it needs to have some upgrades for the price point of what you're paying to stay there. It needs some upgrade.
Anything else that you'd like to see or hear about?
Okay, I do think we are going to get somewhat surprising news about Avatar, especially considering they were supposed to start construction on that this year and have not. They have pushed construction back to sometime in 2027. I don't know if they just bit off more that than they could chew with bringing in Coco and Avatar. Some people have speculated that they are going to squash Avatar altogether and do Zootopia. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I do think that Avatar is for sure coming. It's it just it's an interesting choice to make when you like see that the franchise hasn't done as well, and I can't imagine them making more movies. I mean, I guess they could.
Avatar?
Yeah,
I think it's already in progress.
another movie.
I think so. I could be wrong,
Oh,
but I think that they were already like greenlit to do more Avatar movies. Like back in the day.
that's like the downside of.
Oh yeah, the fourth one comes out in 2029 as of right now.
Wow, okay, I was definitely wrong about that.
That's what James Cameron like was like, this is gonna be like a big series coming out. I'm like, okay, the first one was released in what, 2009?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm just like, how many times are we gonna figure out a way to tell this story? I don't know. That is just the downside of working with IPs and building whole parks, lands around an IP. Eventually, it's going to become like outdated and it's gonna have to get replaced by something versus, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad can last us the test of time because it's not tied to anything in particular that people have to know or feel like they should know or reference in order to enjoy the experience.
absolutely. Which is a huge criticism of Disney is that everything just comes back around to the same, everything's a reboot, everything's a sequel. And that's the cycle that we live in, so that there's integration between movies, theme parks, all of that. Some of that
Right.
is fine, but establishing entire lands dependent on that is not sustainable.
Yeah, definitely not.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be shocking and great. I'm not a big Zootopia person, so it's not like I'm hoping for Zootopia by any means.
No, me either.
I think it would be great if we got some Villains Land information. Since
Okay.
last D23, they had good amount of concept art for the Central Americas.
Hmm.
In Animal Kingdom, I think now is the time, since they announced Villains Land in the last D23, that we get some fully fleshed out information about it. What's coming,
Yes.
what we'll have, what that means,
Yes,
and maybe some sort of timeline. There's a lot of speculation out there.
definitely.
So I think we've kept you all hanging long enough that it's time to dive into this foodie guide. Gotta tackle it, just like we have in past years.
We are starting at Disneyland Park over at Carnation Cafe. These items are going to be available August 18th through November 12th. And that is going to be just kind of like the basic timeline that we're going to give to you guys. If their dates are changing at all, for whatever items, we'll let you guys know. But just be safe to assume if we're talking about a food item, it's going to be available August 18th through November 12th. The first item we have here looks delicious. It is a spicy chicken sandwich over at Carnation Cafe. This is a panko breaded fried chicken breast tossed in spicy chili sauce with pepper jack and mustard sauce served on a brioche bun.
They also have the Elysian Brewing Night Owl Pumpkin Ale and the Spaten Oktoberfest Urmarzen. I like both of these beers, so I'm happy to see them in the parks.
Okay, have you tried like both of these before?
Yes,
Okay.
many times. I
Okay.
really like both of them.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, the pumpkin ale is definitely pumpkiny. It's like full bodied and really good. The Oktoberfest, if you've had a Marzen in the past, it's just what you'd expect. It's like a little light, but not, but more to it than like a lager or something. Like it's a little bit more, but it's not quite like a brown if you're like familiar with beers. But if you like a good Oktoberfest beer, this is definitely a good one.
Okay, well, we might have to make reservations to dine at Carnation because I am dying to try their caramel apple martini.
Oh my God.
It looks so good. It's so right up my aisle. This beverage has kissed caramel Smirnoff vodka, Bull's butterscotch liqueur, sour apple juice, and a caramel apple lollipop.
That sounds so good. It looks really good.
It looks delicious.
Also, my favorite lollipops.
Those are my favorites too.
We might need to get a reservation. Churros near Sleeping Beauty Castle, you can get the apple pie dip. It's cream cheese frosting topped with spiced apple compote. Delicious.
You can also get the apple pie dip over at the churros near Town Square. And these are actually going to be offered through January 6th.
At the Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor, you can get Rustin chocolate. It's chocolate ice cream buried in a chocolate covered waffle cup topped with chocolate cookie crumbs, gummy worms, and a chocolate tombstone.
No pictures of this item, but it sounds good. Over at the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, they have brought back their tried and true, their bulgogi beef toasted with corn cheese soup. This is delicious. It is marinated beef, grilled onion, mozzarella, pickled radish, and kimchi aioli on sourdough served with corn cheese soup.
This was so good. Shy and I got this last year and we ate it while watching the parade
Yep.
at night. It was so tasty. We had good spots for the parade and would certainly recommend.
We were like ready to drink the corn cheese soup.
Yes, literally.
It was so good.
And this is where I found out that I was saying Jolly Holiday wrong. I was saying Holly Jolly Bakery.
You
And
were.
I told somebody Holly Jolly Bakery, and Shy corrected me, and she's like, "You keep saying it." I was like, "No, I don't." And I catch myself every time now, and I still do. I'm like, "Shoot, she's so right. I do it every time." I'm like always beating myself up. Shantae's like, "It's okay. It's easy." And I was like, "No, I need to say it right."
The most important thing is we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, thankfully. That's not the most important thing, though. We're telling people about a thing. I think they know what I'm saying too, but
I
still,
think they do.
it's the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. Also, here they have the Mickey shaped ghost cookie, which is a shortbread cookie dipped in chocolate.
They have the brownie pie, a fudge brownie baked in pie crust topped with ganache, colored mousse, and sprinkles.
Next is the Halloween Matterhorn macaroon, a coconut macaroon dipped in white chocolate and sprinkles.
They also have the Mickey pumpkin cupcake with cream cheese frosting, brown sugar crumbles, and orange white chocolate mousse, finished with chocolate ears and a chocolate twig.
This is such an interesting looking cupcake because I certainly thought it was like a little cheesecake at first because it's like in a tin. And then I was like, oh no, you're reading it correctly. It's a cupcake. Interesting. Speaking of cheesecake, though, they have the caramel apple cheesecake with caramelized apple filling topped with caramel drip, orange white chocolate mousse, and chocolate flakes.
That looks so good to me.
Hmm.
They also have the maple bacon cinnamon roll, which is topped with maple cream cheese, glazed bacon, and pecans drizzled with white chocolate. Wow.
Would you eat this?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
big cinnamon roll person, but I love like maple bacon flavored anything, so I would try it.
Okay. Well, we're opposite in that way because I love a cinnamon roll, but like maple bacon is not really something I'll grab, but would be interested. There's also the Mickey Mummy macaroon, which is cookies and cream filled macaroon.
There is a pumpkin muffin topped with cream cheese icing.
Both the pumpkin muffin and the maple bacon cinnamon roll are available through January 6th. And finally, we have the pumpkin cold brew, which is topped with vanilla foam and spice sugar.
Over at the Little Red Wagon, they have a new item. This is their spicy chili cheese corn dog. It is a classic corn dog topped with spicy chili, jalapeno, cilantro crema, cheddar, and hot cheese puff dust, served with a choice of cuties, mandarin oranges, or potato chips. And you guys should see Megan right now. She is dancing.
I want it. I want to eat this. Also, I want the lychee strawberry green tea that you can get also at the same spot. I have never seen Little Red Wagon advertise drinks.
Me either.
I think lychee and strawberry go amazingly together. I'm a big
Definitely.
lychee fan, so this sounds great. Also, like a little pick me up that's like not as intense as like a cold brew or like a full coffee.
Yeah, and both of these items are available through January 6th.
Oh, amazing. I didn't see that part.
Over at the Market House, which is also known as the Starbucks on Main Street, you can try their churro hand tart, which is a pastry tart filled with spiced cake and topped with cinnamon and sugar.
Available through January 6th as well. And a returning tried and true specialty cookie. We have the shortbread bat shaped cookie dipped in dark chocolate with a vampire Mickey face.
Over at the Plaza Inn, you can try their new pumpkin cake with pumpkin mousse filling and a whipped frosting topped with a chocolate stem.
As well as their villainous red velvet cake with raspberry jam, chocolate chips, and black ganache frosting.
Over at the refreshment corner, they have the birria potato, which is a baked potato filled with beef birria and pepper jack topped with salsa verde and served with a side of consomme. I've heard that this is really good.
Oh, because it's returning, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, it sounds good. It sounds like a lot. Always in a baked potato, it sounds like a lot, but it sounds really good. Over at Bengal Barbecue is the iced pandan cooler with brown sugar popping spheres and ube cream. Also returning. I believe we had it last year.
A new item at Tropical Hideaway, they have they're offering miso soup, which I'm excited to try. We both really like miso soup, so
Miso soup is wonderful. I hope they have like a little side of hot sauce, maybe, because I like to add that inside.
okay,
She good?
old lady.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, lady, quit coughing. Over at the Tiki Juice Bar, they have a Dole Whip cone. So you can get the classic Dole Whip pineapple in a sugar cone topped with Halloween sprinkles. It looks like it's also in, oh no, it says sugar cone. Yeah, I was going to say waffle cone, but same thing, same difference.
Over at Rancho del Zocalo, they have brought back their pozole. This is pork pozole with onions, cabbage, a lime wedge, and sliced radishes, served with corn tortilla chips.
They also have an iced chocolate cafe, a blend of hot chocolate, espresso, cream, and coconut served over ice.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, they usually do really good coffee drinks over at Rancho del Zocalo, so would be
I
interested to
agree.
try this. And the pozole, honestly, that sounds delicious.
Over at Riverbell, you can try their new pumpkin crunch cake. This is a pumpkin filling topped with spiced chantilly cream and a house made graham cracker.
Hmm. At the Ship to Shore Marketplace, they have pinwheels, which are fried wheat pinwheels served with lemon juice and hot sauce.
At Stage Door, you can try their new chili cheese fries. Fries topped with hearty chili, beef, shredded cheese, sour cream, and green onion.
If chili cheese is the theme during this Halloween season, I'm going to be eating way too much. Also at Stage Door, they have a strawberry soda, which is Sprite with strawberry puree.
You can also get the chili cheese fries over at the Golden Horseshoe. And while you're there, you can grab their apple pie sundae, which is a slice of apple pie topped with vanilla ice cream, salted caramel, cinnamon streusel, whipped cream, and a cherry on top.
The strawberry soda is there as well. But if you need a little bit more than just a strawberry soda, if you move over to Cafe Orleans, they have a Seaborn Cherry Temple cocktail. Sounds like a dirty Shirley, if you ask me.
I was gonna say it sounds like a Shirley Temple to me, which is one of my favorite drinks. So I would be totally down to try this at Cafe Orleans. Over at the Harbor Galley, they have brought back their pumpkin cookies along with their whipped cream cheese dip.
They also have a brown butter maple cold brew. So it's Joffrey's beignet flavored cold brew with maple and brown butter syrup, topped with brown butter cold foam. Huh. I'm curious what this would taste like. Maybe a little sweet, maybe a little savory, or very sweet and maybe a little savory. I'm not sure.
I don't think I would order it, but I would try a sip of someone's.
Okay, well, you can come with me because I deeply want to try this.
Okay, okay. Over at the Mint Julep Bar, you can grab their frightfully festive cocoa dip. I'm assuming they would want you to try this with the beignets.
You'd think so, but I bet it'd be really good with a churro too.
I bet.
Over at Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, they have the Grizzly Pumpkin Cold Brew Latte. It's Joffrey's French roast cold brew coffee with whipped cream topper and pumpkin spice topped with pumpkin candy.
You can also find cranberry cream cheese dip over at the churros near Casey Junior Circus Train, as well as the churros near Small World Promenade, and that's going to be available through January 6th as well.
At Edelweiss Snacks, they have the Matterhorn Puff. It's filled with cinnamon apples and cream, topped with chocolate and snow sugar. I'm very curious what this is. Like a cream puff, I'm assuming, but there's no photo.
Hmm. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a cream puff. When you first
Yeah.
mentioned it, I thought it was the Matterhorn cookie, the same one at the Jolly Holiday Cafe, but then when we read the description, it's definitely its own thing. So I'm curious to see what this one looks like. Um,
Yeah.
they have sea salt vanilla cream over at Maurice's Treats, which sounds really good to me. And then the cranberry cream cheese dip can also be found at the pretzels near Small World Promenade.
Okay. So you can get that at either the churros or the pretzels, that dip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It must be good with pretzels then too.
Yeah.
Just dip everything in it.
It's
Cream cheese dip, you can't really go wrong.
true.
Maybe bring in your own bagels.
Oh, okay, okay.
At the Red Rose Tavern, they have the Enchanted Pumpkin Stuff. It's a shortbread cookie with mini pumpkin pie inside, topped with pumpkin mousse, sprinkles, silver stars, and a chocolate branch and leaves.
So I'm guessing that's going to be kind of like their gray stuff, but pumpkin.
Yeah, they do like to change it kind of like with the seasons or with the theming of whatever holiday, I guess, is going on. I don't know. We've gotten a few different iterations of it.
They have a new cold brew here, their French toast cold brew. This is Joffrey's French roast cold brew coffee with brown sugar and vanilla, topped with cinnamon cream and cinnamon cereal.
Moving over to Alien Pizza Planet, they have the Heat Wave pizza slice, spicy blush sauce topped with mozzarella and pepper jack, Italian sausage, classic and crispy cupped pepperoni, smoked bratwurst, and sliced Fresno chilies garnished with basil and hot honey drizzle. I think we talked about this last year.
It sounds delicious.
It really does, and I'm not a big meat on pizza person, but this sounds really good.
If pizza isn't your thing, you can also try their spicy blush pasta. This has Italian sausage with the chef's choice of pasta, topped with spicy blush sauce and garnished with tomato relish. So that leaves me to think that the noodles in the pasta could vary depending on when you go.
Maybe a penne, maybe a spaghetti, maybe a
Your results
and
may vary.
let us know. Another returning item is the seasonal alien macaroon filled with berries and cream.
They have another new drink at this location. It is their Halloween green drink. It's Minute Maid apple juice and apple syrup, topped with caramel cold foam and sprinkles.
That sounds pretty good, honestly.
I love an apple drink, so
Mm-hmm. At Churros near Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, they have the caramel peanut butter candy loaded dip.
Over at Galactic Grill, they have their stellar spicy chicken sandwich. This is another panko crusted chicken breast, but this one has ghost pepper, salsa verde, pepper jack, pico de gallo, cilantro lime slaw, and crispy onion served on a toasted bun with your choice of cuties, mandarin oranges, or fries.
A tried and true favorite is the Darth by chocolate, layers of chocolate pudding, red velvet sponge, chocolate mousse, and crushed chocolate cream filled cookies.
A new beverage they're offering this year is their pumpkin cream sweet tea, which is exactly what it sounds like, sweet tea with pumpkin cream foam topping.
Very nice. We love a pumpkin-y snack, but also spicy. Popcorn near Star Traders, you can get their spicy pickle popcorn, which is going to be popcorn tossed with crushed hot cheese puffs and dill pickle seasoning.
And last on our Disneyland food items, the pretzel near Star Tours has the Supernova pretzel. This is a jalapeno cheese filled pretzel topped with spicy crumble and lime. And the spicy crumble looks like a hot Cheetos, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah, I think all that spicy cheese crumble or spicy crumble, it's like hot Cheetos
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
Which honestly is not usually my favorite thing. Like I'm not like as much as I love hot Cheetos, I'm like I don't really want it crumbled on anything, but still at times has been good. So I'm open-minded. What do you think?
I feel like it very easily gets stale.
Yeah. Very easily gets stale or like soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's truly hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the popcorn I have hope for. The other things I am a little bit more skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So we're going to be moving over to the ghoulish goodies. Goodies. Oh my. Ghoulish goodies at Disneyland's California Adventure Park. And starting off, we'll be at Clarabelle's hand scooped ice cream with the Mickey ice cream bar. Halloween styled Mickey ice cream bar dipped in white chocolate and topped with Halloween sprinkles.
Over at Award Wieners, we have something I think Megan is going to be very excited about. They have an Oktoberfest dog. This is a pork cheddar sausage with sauerkraut, caraway seeds, and cheesy beer mustard sauce on a soft pretzel bun with cutie mandarin oranges or fries. And Megan is dancing.
This is quite literally the first item that I saw from this guide. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. I love it. I'm so excited to try this. There has been, like beer, cheese, or like beer, whatever. The IPA dog from, it must have been Food and Wine a few years ago. I really didn't like it. But my partner really liked it. So that was a me problem. But this dog sounds so good. I cannot wait to go. Also, I just like Award Wieners gives me some of my favorite food that I've had at this park. Maybe something that Shy will definitely like is their Seaborn Sangria, which is served over ice with mixed fruit. Doesn't really give us any context of what the flavor will be, but I know we've had sangrias there in the past and they were good.
Yeah, I have always enjoyed the sangrias that I've gotten from Award Wieners, so we shall see. There's also a Route 30 Brewing Co. Oktoberfest lager.
I haven't had this yet, so look forward to trying it. Over at the Hollywood Lounge, they have their beef and cheese tamale a la plancha. It's beef and cheese tamale with salsa verde, lime crema, shredded lettuce, and pico de gallo.
They brought back the spicy Oogie Boogie burrito with carne asada, fries, guacamole, pico de gallo, shredded cheese, hot Cheetos, and spicy crema in a green tortilla.
They also have a Seaborn prickly pear margarita
And a Calidad Beer El Titan Dark Lager.
and a Phantom Potion, which is pineapple lemonade with blue curacao, apple pucker, and Sprite topped with grenadine served with an Oogie Boogie Moon glow cube.
Last at this location, they have their horchata whiskey cocktail. This is a horchata made with rum chata and cinnamon whiskey.
Ooh, I can taste it already.
I can literally smell it and taste
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, we'll let you decide.
it.
At Schmoozie's, there's the matcha Mickey shaped waffles, and they're filled with banana custard. I haven't had any of the waffles here yet. I want this one
Okay,
so deeply.
it sounds good.
Hmm.
Banana and matcha have been like a popular mix. I feel like this year, just at different coffee shops that I've noticed, like them doing that
Really?
combination, and I'm excited to try it in waffle form.
I love that. I like haven't seen it anywhere, truly. I usually see matcha with like strawberry, or honestly I've seen it
Hmm.
with blueberry too,
Hmm.
but never with banana. But I have seen banana coffee more and more, but I don't know. I really do like matcha most of the time, and I'm a big banana fan, so
Same.
yeah. Have you had anything banana and matcha before?
Just like I've had a few coffees that are matchas with banana, either
Ooh,
banana cream topping or some sort of banana flavoring inside. Always
I love
super
that.
good.
Good. Okay, sweet. Hopeful.
Yes, definitely. I think we'll enjoy that treat. If you haven't had your fill of pumpkin yet, you can get the pumpkin pie Mickey shake still at Schmoozie's. This is pumpkin pie and vanilla milkshake with whipped topping and golden cream filled cookies. So it looks like white chocolate Oreos.
Which are honestly my favorite. At Studio Catering Co., they also have the beef and cheese tamale alla plancha that I mentioned at the Hollywood Lounge, as well as the spicy Oogie Boogie burrito.
Walking on over to Pim's Tasting Lab, they have the Seaborn Pomegranate Margarita.
And at the Test Kitchen, they have barbecue pork, Munster, grilled cheese. And this thing does look like a little monster.
This thing looks terrifying.
It's so funky. It's so cute. I love it. They really did a good job. I hope they serve it like this because this is a great presentation. I'll include the photo in our Instagram post or in the YouTube video, and both. I'll include it in both because this is a gem.
Yeah. What is in this, Megan?
It's barbecue pork belly and Munster cheese. For those of you that don't know, Munster cheese on sourdough with crispy onions, jalapeno slaw served with potato bites.
Experiment number 1966.
I was looking at that. I was like, wait, what does that mean? That's interesting.
After your spicy grilled cheese sandwich, you may want to cleanse your palate and you can try the strawberry matcha latte. This is a matcha with strawberry cold foam, topped with strawberry sugar wafers and strawberry condensed milk drizzle.
Hmm.
They have the same version as a rum cocktail.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, and does it still come with the sugar wafers? Because that's what I really want. That sounds really good with a white rum cocktail. So we all know that's not going to be spiced in any way, which is good on them. That's probably a smart move.
Yeah.
At Terran Treats, they have the ube cheesecake churro. It's a churro rolled in chocolate cookie sugar with ube cheesecake whipped topping and chocolate cookie crumble.
At Cozy Cone Motel 1, the Churros Motel, they have a new Vietnamese coffee with ube sweet cream foam and black sprinkles. It looks good.
It really does. It looks very Halloween.
You can also get this beverage with some Bailey's Irish cream.
Both sound great. At Cozy Cone Motel 2, ice cream cones. There's the ube soft serve with black sprinkles served in a cup or a cone. And they also have a ube vanilla twist soft serve as well.
At Cozy Cone Motel 3, Chili Cone Queso, they have the slow burning mac and cheese cone. This is pasta with spicy red pepper cheese sauce.
And at Cozy Cone Motel 4, frozen concoctions. They have a strawberry peach margarita, which is tequila with spicy strawberry peach chamoy lemonade topped with a peach ring.
I've had that before and it is really good.
It does say it's a new item, but I
Oh,
think we have had some version of this in the past because it does sound very familiar. We've definitely had a drink with a peach ring that was very similar to this. So I'm
okay.
curious what the difference will be. But it is marked as new.
You're right. My bad. Something that's not marked as new, but I don't ever remember seeing this is their strawberry michelada.
Yeah, I'm confused, but okay. Yes.
This is Modelo with a strawberry chamoy lemonade, a strawberry candy, and rimmed with chili lime seasoning.
Interesting. Sounds like it could be good.
It
I'm
could be.
I'm curious why it's being called a michelada
Yeah.
because there's no michelada in it. It sounds more like a like I understand what they're getting at, but this sounds more like a I think they call it like a rattler where it's like they put lemonade in beer
Oh, okay.
or like juice in beer, maybe. Um, I also could be
Interesting.
wrong with what the name of what I'm thinking of is, but yeah, this isn't a michelada. I'm sorry. Like I guess technically I don't know what the actual definition of what a michelada is, but I do know that if I ordered a michelada and this is what I was given, I'd be like, well, that's not what I ordered. But thankfully they have this description so you know exactly what you're ordering.
And if this isn't quite up your alley, maybe you can try their Mother Earth Brewing Co. Cali Screamin' Pumpkin Vanilla Cream Ale.
Which honestly is probably really good because their Cali creamin is good. And so to add pumpkin to it sounds delicious.
Okay.
They also have the unsung, oh, hello. They also have the Unsung Brewing Co. Poison Apple Seltzer.
At our last Cozy Cone Motel 5 pop cone, you can try their new pineapple cucumber agua fresca, topped with diced cucumber and pineapple drizzled with chamoy and chili lime seasoning.
This sounds really good.
You can get this same thing made with a little tequila.
This sounds great. I'm really excited to try this.
It sounds like if you're not allergic to pineapple, it would be delicious.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. You'll, yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had just like a cucumber version, I feel like you'd be into it. Cucumber
Yes, definitely.
watermelon or something.
Hmm.
Ooh. Moving over to Flo's V8 Cafe, they have the mango habanero chicken strips with fries and topped with green onions and ranch dressing.
They also have a new desert pear agave wine margarita. This is an agave wine with desert pear lemonade. It sounds super good.
It does. That's very interesting. At Aunt Cass Cafe, the chicken pot pie soup is back, which is the chicken pot pie soup in a bread bowl. I'm very curious because they've done a version of this at Aunt Cass Cafe in the past, and it wasn't as good as when Shy and I had it at the Riverbell Terrace. But the description of this one is different than when I had it at Aunt Cass Cafe because they advertised it as like having a wonton with it. I think it was like a little bit more like it tasted like they maybe like added like soy sauce or something that was a little bit more of like that umami flavor to it than when Shy and I had it at Riverbell Terrace, which it was like very much like pot
Chicken
pie as
pot
a
pie
soup.
soup. Yeah.
Yeah, which was amazing. And like not like it was bad when I had it at Aunt Cass Cafe last year, but it just wasn't what I wanted, which was exactly what Shy and I had had together, which was great.
In the photo, it still looks like there's some wontons, so I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But
Yeah.
they also brought back the taro bread pudding, which is warm taro and white chocolate bread pudding with whipped cream and tapioca spheres served with a coconut vanilla sauce.
They also have the vampire Mickey shaped sourdough bread.
I always find it so interesting when I see people walking around the parks carrying these like huge pieces of sourdough bread.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. I did get the whatever whenever the year the snake was, I got that sourdough bread because I thought it was so funny.
Do you remember if it was good when you brought it
Yeah, it
home?
was sourdough bread. It was great. I waited too
Okay.
long to eat it because I was so happy with how it looked. So I had like only eaten a couple pieces of it and then I went to eat more of it and I was like, oh, it's so hard now. But I would
Yeah.
imagine that like a big like bowl, like a bowl of sourdough bread like this is would last maybe longer than something that's like as thin as like
Like a strip
the snake
more.
shape. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Makes more, yeah, that makes sense. They also have a new chocolate raspberry cold brew with which is made with Joffrey's cold brew coffee with a raspberry foam topper. And you can also get that vampire Mickey shaped sourdough bread from the Bodine bread cart.
At the cappuccino cart, they have a Mickey-shaped waffle macaroon, and this looks so fun. I'm very curious how it tastes. I'm not a big macaroon person, but this looks so fun. It's a Mickey-shaped macaroon filled with salted maple buttercream, maple syrup, and chocolate-coated waffle pieces. And it like literally looks like a waffle with a piece of butter on it.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
They brought back their peanut butter mocha cold brew, and you can also get it as a peanut butter whiskey cold brew cocktail. This is a mocha cold brew with peanut butter whiskey, peanut butter foam, and peanut butter drizzle. Also, the non-alcoholic version includes M&M peanut butter candy on top.
At Cocina Cucamonga, there's a ube flan cake.
They also have a new beverage, their mango agua fresca. This is house made with chili lime seasoning and chamoy, and it's non-alcoholic.
But you can get it as a tequila cocktail as well.
Yes.
And they have the Bottle Logic Brewing Blood Orange Paloma Hard Seltzer served over ice.
At Lucky Fortune Cookery, you can get their seasonal Baymax macaroon, which is super cute. This macaroon is filled with ube cream and salted caramel chocolate crunch pearls.
They also have the Three Milk Ube Tea, which is ube tea with brown sugar tapioca spheres topped with coconut foam.
At the Port of San Francisco Cerveceria, you can get the Carl Strauss Brewing Company Carlitos Mexican Lager. They also have a michelada option available if you want that. And they also, I think they do offer the Carl Strauss Brewing Company Oktoberfest, and I think you can get all of these options in some sort of flight.
Yeah, I'm curious if the flight is pre-made or if it's like something that you can choose. Because typically they have like, I think five plus different beers on tap. This does say that it's like the Mexican lager flight, but I'm curious because I don't know why you'd have just so many Mexican lagers, but I don't know. Maybe there's quite a variety. We'll report back. How about that? I'll go investigate.
Okay, okay. Just do it for the pod.
Yeah, yeah, it's research. I need to go research what beers they're gonna give me in
Yes,
this flight. I have to go have a flight for research.
absolutely.
At Sonoma Terrace, they have the Enegren Brewing Oktoberfest beer.
Lamplight Lounge has a few new offerings this year, starting with their steak frites. This is a New York steak with a manchego truffle fries and a peppercorn sauce.
It sounds so good. They also have the arroz con leche donut, cinnamon sugar donut with arroz con leche, candied pecans, and spiced chocolate powder.
You can get their new Halloween cocktail, which is made with bourbon, cinnamon whiskey, lemon juice, amaretto, and apple juice.
They also have the Omegang All Hallows Treat Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout and the Two Town Spiced Cosmic Crisp Hard Cider. I haven't had the peanut butter stout, but the Cosmic Crisp Hard Cider is delicious.
You can get that Cosmic Crisp hard cider as well as the Halloween cocktail right next door at Lamplight Lounge's Boardwalk Dining as well.
Oh, good to know. At Bayside Brews, they have the Santa Monica Brewworks Pickle Lager. Hmm. I've And you can get that as a michelada, which would probably be absolutely delicious.
And that one is available through January 6th.
Mm, absolutely.
Over at Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, they have the anti-vampire pizza, which is funny. This is an item they brought back. It has roasted garlic marinated chicken, creamy garlic sauce, mozzarella, bacon, tomato, harissa drizzle, and green onions. You can get this by the slice or the whole pie.
Oh, they also have the caramel apple cheesecake. It's a caramel cheesecake with apple filling topped with vanilla chantilly and salted caramel.
They have a new churro over near Goofy Sky School. This one's also going to be available through January 6th, and it's their caramel cheesecake churro. It looks delicious. It's a classic
Mhm.
churro with caramel cheesecake icing, caramel, and chocolate drizzle.
It looks so good. It sounds very good. Returning where it typically is, churros near Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. They have the Fluffernutter churro, classic churro topped with peanut butter sauce, marshmallow sauce, and chocolate chips.
I feel like this is one of the most like popular seasonal churros. I've definitely heard the most about it. I've never tried it. I'm gonna try to change that this year.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely popular. This and I think like they have like a maple bacon one that I think comes back here and there too. Maybe that's
Yes.
around Christmas.
Yes. At Smoke Jumpers Grill, you can try their new villainous wings. These wings are tossed in sweet and tangy gochujang sauce, drizzled with ghost pepper ranch, and topped with chives.
There's also the Oogie Boogie lemonade, Minute Maid lemonade with green apple premium syrup, cherry flavored popping spheres, and raspberry sauce. You can get this as well as a margarita with tequila, but about the same otherwise.
You can grab the Bottle Logic Brewing Aurora Borealis Hard Seltzer, which is a honeydew lime seltzer served over ice. This is available through January 6th. And I don't see a lot of honeydew flavored stuff in the park. I'm looking forward to trying that.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Have you tried it?
I think so, but I don't. I feel like also I may be mixing it up with something, but since it doesn't say it's a new item, I think I have tried it in the past.
Gotcha.
At the outdoor vending locations, which you can find throughout the Disney California Adventure Park, they have the buffalo chicken ranch pull apart bread, which if you've been keeping up with us, you've seen Shy and I talk about these like little pull apart bread situations that California Adventure has been putting out for the last couple years. This
They
is a
don't
new item.
miss. They
They
just
don't
don't
miss.
miss.
That's why I'm like, okay, I'm not a big buffalo chicken person.
Me either.
So, not sure how this will hit, but considering how good the other ones have been, I am hopeful. It comes with cream cheese, Parmesan ranch, and fried onions, which sounds pretty delicious.
They have an Oogie Boogie cookie, which I don't recall ever seeing before, but they're not calling it a new item.
I've never seen
He's
this.
so cute.
It's very cute. It's very well done. They also have sour apple cotton candy, which I feel like some of these are mislabeled because I swear I've seen this before, but it says it's new, so maybe not.
Also, at one of these outdoor vending locations, you can grab the Fall Brewing Company Goo Goo Muck Hazy IPA.
What a fun name.
Right?
As well as the Seaborn Boo Raspberry Margarita.
Well, that is everything for both of the parks. We're going to quickly go through the hotels of the Disneyland Resort. Starting at the Disneyland Hotel in the Broken Spell Lounge, you can find three new drinks. The first one being the Dark Heart, which has a Hennessy VS. Not sure what the VS stands for. Do you know?
No.
Okay. Um, Plymouth Gin, Creme de Cacao, Chocolate Bitters, and Lemon Bitters.
That sounds so interesting.
That was the word I was going to use as well. Interesting.
It's going to be,
I won't be ordering that one.
I would be curious. What I think you would enjoy, though, is the Three Witches, Casamigos Reposado, espresso, liquor 43, Mr. Black coffee brew, coffee liqueur, orgeat, and Fee Brothers Fee Foam.
That's definitely much more up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Something else more up my alley is the Green-Eyed Scepter. This has Pernod Absinthe, Avisi Prosecco, St. George Spiced Pear, cinnamon syrup, lime juice, and blackberry.
Have you been to the Broken Spell Lounge?
I have walked through it, but I've never gotten anything from there.
Girl. Okay. We might need to make a point of that whenever you come for when you come for the Halloween season.
Okay,
We might need to. I just went there briefly, but last year. But I was like, this is very nice. We
I'd
should.
love to.
Goofy's Kitchen celebrates Halloween. Available August 21st through October 31st. And you should definitely make a reservation if this is something that you're looking to do. Shai can always help you with that if you're booking a whole trip. But you can enjoy a spooktacular all you can eat Halloween feast while Goofy and his friends celebrate in their most bewitching costumes. These are some very fun, brightly colored costumes this year. And you can learn more on their website, but just to go through some things quickly, they have a pumpkin spice latte,
A chocolate espresso martini with Tito's vodka, Mr. Black coffee, creme de cacao, simple syrup, and chocolate syrup.
a foolish margarita with Patron silver tequila, Chambord black raspberry liqueur, agave, and lime juice,
A spicy pineapple margarita with Codigo Reposado tequila, habanero lime syrup, pineapple juice, and lime with a chili lime and chamoy rim.
the witching hour spritz, which is Tito's vodka, Midori melon liqueur, pineapple juice, and Sprite.
They also have the
Elysian.
Elysian Brewing Night Owl Pumpkin Ale.
At the coffee house, you can get a Mickey Bat cookie or a banana bread latte,
You can get a butter pecan latte or a hot caramel apple spice.
a maple sea salt latte, or a pumpkin spice latte.
Over at Trader Sam's, you can get this chilling challenge, which is a Smith and Cross rum with pineapple juice, lemon juice, honey syrup, ginger syrup, and bitters.
A cloaked specter, Parrot Bay coconut rum, pineapple juice, lime juice, falernum, cinnamon, and Angostura bitters.
They have a Scarecrow Old Fashioned with Buffalo Trace Bourbon, St. Elizabeth Allspice Drum, Falernum, and Angostura bitters.
Dole Whip pineapple orange with guava juice, which is exactly what it sounds like, but it's served in a Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion holiday cup. But these are limited to per person. So, if you'd like this, it sounds like they're expecting people to really want this cup. So, hurry up over there.
And you can get the same thing as a Dole Whip float and as a Dole Whip float with a splash of rum.
Moving over to Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. At the Craftsman Bar, you can get a Recuerdame cocktail, which is Casamigos Reposado, passion fruit, green bar hibiscus liqueur, and lemon juice.
They also have a candy bar donut, over at the Craftsman Grill specifically, they have the candy bar donut, Mickey's Vampire Donut, a mini Halloween cupcake, and a pumpkin muffin.
At the Great Hall Cart, you can get a Sally pumpkin spice cupcake, which is Devil's Food chocolate chip cake filled with coffee fudge and topped with a pumpkin spice buttercream.
That sounds really good to me.
And it's very cute.
They have the Mayor chocolate cake pop, which is a chocolate cake hand dipped in premium white chocolate and sprinkles.
An Oogie Boogie crisp rice treat.
A Scary Wreath macaroon, which is pumpkin cheesecake macaroon with a chocolate fudge center.
A buttery pumpkin bread with sprinkles and pumpkin spiced icing.
Gingerbread skeleton cookies.
Jack Skellington Linzer cookie.
A pecan caramel crunch cookie, which is a giant house-made cookie filled with caramel bits, toasted pecans, and toffee.
Gooey peanut butter cookie.
And a chocolate chip cookie cup with milk.
You could also get it with a shot of liquor. That's not just my commentary. That's quite literally in the foodie guide.
Yes. You can also get that Recuerdame cocktail at the Hearthstone Lounge as well as Storytellers Cafe.
At Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween Dinner, that's also available August 21st through October 31st. And again, make a reservation if this sounds good to you. But you're all encouraged to dress up for this enchanting dinner as you meet with Clarabelle and her pals.
For a night full of tricks, treats, and a delightful time. If you're looking to dine here for breakfast or brunch, it won't be Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween Dinner. Instead, it will be Mickey's Autumn Adventures. And adventurers of all ages can enjoy a bountiful breakfast or brunch buffet as fan favorite Disney pals dress in their festive best, and they look so stinking cute in their little fall outfits.
The fall outfits are always just so cute. But to move over to Pixar Place Hotel at the Sketchpad Cafe, they have caramel apple overnight oats,
They have a dulce de leche Linzer cookie,
Nutella linzer cookie,
a pumpkin spice latte.
tiramisu latte. Oh, that's it. Okay. So so Pixar Place Hotel very limited, but that's why we have Downtown Disney District as well.
At Gigi's Chicken Shop, you can get their graveyard dirt pudding. This is chocolate pudding with Oreo crumbles, Mickey Mouse sprinkles, gummy worms, and a tombstone decorated Milano cookie.
At Parkside Market Coffee, they have their Little Monster Brownie. It's rich chocolate brownie drizzled with silky vanilla frosting and adorned with a playful little monster face.
You can get a pumpkin pie cinnamon roll here, which looks really delicious. It's a classic cinnamon roll with a pumpkin spice cream cheese frosting, dusted with a cookie crunch.
Also, the Tombstone Chocolate Trifle with layers of coffee soaked chocolate cake and tiramisu cream topped with swirls of heavy cream and dark chocolate shavings.
Oh, one thing we haven't seen much throughout the parks is a chai. So they have a harvest chai latte. This is a blend of warm chai spices and rich caramel apple butter dusted with cinnamon. Sounds delicious.
It does. And you're right, chai really has been missing throughout this list. Usually we've seen much more in the past, but I mean, also another offering that's very unique is the Mystic Cauldron Latte. It's sweet blackberry flavors swirled beneath a purple cold foam with chocolate cookie crumbles. That sounds really good to me.
They also have a pumpkin slice latte. This is a rich pumpkin pie syrup topped with house-made pumpkin cold foam finished with fall spice dust.
And finally is the Sleeping Curse, hot apple cider, and brown sugar syrup.
At Soul Sister, you can try out their spooky soulberry bubble lemonade. This is cherry lemonade bursting with blueberry popping boba pearls.
At Vista Parkside Market, they have the Campfire Cream Soda, Coca-Cola vanilla cream, and marshmallow syrup. Don't
Yum.
even talk to me. Oh my gosh.
Megan loves a good marshmallow.
And dirty soda.
And dirty soda. Me too.
Nasty to me. Nasty.
You're silly. Another dirty soda. They have the candy corn cream soda. This is orange soda with vanilla cream and marshmallow syrup.
They also have the Horned Shadow they have the Horned Shadow Elixir, tequila, blood orange juice, honey, and lime juice.
They have the All Hallows Eve, which is a mango cherry whiskey, bourbon, Thai tea, cacao vermouth, and bitters.
Wow, that sounds very nice. And the Sleepy Hollow dark rum, amaretto, chai simple syrup, lemon, vanilla, and bitters.
One of my all-time favorite beverages ever is the espresso martini, specifically from Parkside Market. So I'm really excited to see that they have a festive twist to it. They have their Raven's Revenge, which is a chili cacao vodka with espresso, vanilla, and coffee liqueur.
That sounds nice. At California Churro, they have a ube matcha and cream churro covered with matcha sugar and topped with whipped cream in ube condensed milk.
Over at Beignets Express, you can get their caramel apple beignet. This has candied apple icing, caramel drizzle, and spooky sprinkles.
At Splitsville, they have the Midnight Roll, which is creamy avocado, salmon, and cream cheese wrapped in black rice, topped with masago, pickled onion, micro cilantro, and not spooky chipotle, smoky chipotle mayo drizzle.
Sounds good to me.
It looks wild,
It does look
but
crazy.
it's probably good.
You can have that with their Black Spider beverage. It has blackberry liqueur, vodka or gin, cranberry, and fresh lime served with a sugar rim.
I think that this would be really good with gin.
Okay.
It would like add more to the flavors for sure. Like I guess like if you don't like the herbalness or the floralness possibly of the gin, then like maybe vodka would be a better choice for you. But I do think that that would be really delicious with the blackberry and gin.
Gotcha.
Which they also have a witch's brew, which is a melon liqueur, vodka, and blue curacao, topped with ginger soda and served in a martini glass with a sugar rim.
That has so much that I like in it. I think I would really enjoy that beverage.
So I'll get the black spider with gin, and you'll get the witch's brew, it sounds like.
Yes.
Okay.
We can split the midnight roll.
Okay.
At Centrico, you can try their pumpkin flan, as well as their La Calavera Roja, which is tequila reposado, lime juice, cranberry, and spiced apple syrup.
Over at Paseo, they have a pumpkin dulce, spice sponge cake, maple syrup ganache, walnut crumble, pumpkin mousse, Gruyere, and rosemary ice cream. And you can get the La Calavera Roja cocktail here as well.
Over at Black Tap, they have a trick or treat shake flight, which is interesting. I don't know if I have ever seen them do a flight before. I don't eat here often, so please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But one of the first shake options is a Kit Kat shake. This is a chocolate frosted rim rolled in crushed chocolate covered wafers, topped with whipped cream and chocolate drizzle.
Next is the Skittle Shake, vanilla frosted rim rolled in Skittles Littles and candy gummy clusters, topped with whipped cream, strawberry drizzle, and a cherry.
Lastly, they have their sweet and salty shake, which has peanut butter shake with a chocolate and peanut butter frosted rim rolled in M&Ms, topped with pretzel rods, peanut butter cups, and caramel and chocolate sauce.
So since it doesn't say what type of shake the first two are, do we think it's vanilla is the Skittles one and chocolate is the Kit Kat one, and they have just those other things blended in?
I think so.
Okay. Just because I'm like, that's a lot of information, but nothing about like the ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm trying any of these.
Probably not.
No. No, but I mean, whoever would like to.
I think your kids might.
I think everyone's kids would be salivating at the mention of any of that.
I think this next item is going to have you salivating.
You know me so well. At Ballast Point, they have the ghostly glazed pork belly. It's crispy pork belly tossed in a ghost pepper pomegranate glaze served with miso butter, acorn squash, and roasted garlic crawling critters.
You will have to wait until September 5th to try this one.
I also, not gonna lie, I don't like going to Ballast Point in downtown Disney because I think there's a Ballast Point in Long Beach. So I'm like, and it's cheaper to go there. But I will say that they certainly don't, I don't think that they'll have this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go for that. And also, some of these other things sound good too. So I'll leave those up to you.
Another option you can get here is their Haunted Harvest quesadilla. This is another new option this year. This is a spinach flour tortilla filled with creamy, I am going to butcher this,
Cute La Coche?
huitlacoche ricotta,
Hmm.
Oaxaca cheese.
No, Oaxaca.
Never was going to get that. How do you look at that and say Oaxaca?
I just know. I just know. I don't look at it. I had somebody tell me. That's how I say it. It's Oaxaca.
Oaxaca cheese and salsa matcha grilled until crisp. It looks really yummy.
It really does. They also have a spooky tiramisu. It's espresso martini soaked lady fingers, layered with mascarpone cheese, finished with cocoa powder and raspberry coulis.
Last here is their cursed apple beverage. This is a frozen apple cider slush featuring Excelsior Imperial apple cider blended with apple juice, finished with a float of cinnamon whiskey for a warm cinnamon spice, and garnished with a caramel apple lollipop and a dehydrated apple slice. So you get a few snacks with this treat.
Dude, they really brought it this year, it sounds like. Wetzel's Pretzels, you can get their Oreo bits. It's their original bits drizzled in a gooey layer of cream and topped with crunchy cookie pieces.
At Naples, they have their pumpkin butterscotch cannolis. These are pumpkin and butterscotch cream, whipped cream, red caramel drizzle, and a sugar knife.
They also have a pumpkin mule, which is pumpkin butter, spiced rum, lemon juice, and ginger beer.
Mm. Over at Kayla's Cake, you can try their marshmallow mummy macaroon. This is a macaroon with homemade marshmallows and dark chocolate ganache topped with sugar candy eyeballs.
Wow, Downtown Disney has a lot this year.
They really do.
Wow, they really pulled it out. I don't remember there being so much in past years. I am a little disappointed nothing from the Jazz Kitchen.
You're right, yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, which like Naples has been like my more go-to recently, but Jazz Kitchen is always my favorite. So kind of sad to see. At least there's nothing announced on the foodie guide. I guess like maybe there could be something that comes later on. Also, we have two full new dining locations reopened in downtown Disney, and they also have nothing to show in the foodie guide. So very interesting.
Like you said, maybe when you check out their private menus later on in this later on, it's we're still very early in this Halloween season, so maybe they just haven't that maybe they weren't ready for whatever. I know that like the Jazz Kitchen will like often have like weekend menus or like menus for like a few days for specific holidays, so I'm sure that they will offer something. Just not sure
Yeah,
what and not sure when.
it does seem like they change, especially their like cocktail menus and stuff pretty often. The last time I was there, they didn't even have a mint julep, which really threw me off.
Really
Yeah, because that's what I
usually
had
get
gone
there.
exactly. And I mean, this was a while ago now.
I know when I went for Nurses Day, they had it.
When was that?
March? April?
In March?
March or April.
Because I think we went in April because I think they were there for my aunt's birthday.
I don't know. But they definitely had it because the nurse was, or not the nurse, the waiter was like telling my coworkers, like, oh, like it's not the same like mint julep that you get in the park.
Giving them the same spiel that I got
Yes.
that one time.
Yes. Which I'm glad they
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, it's very smart. They do it for a reason.
Yeah.
It just did feel funny to like, oh, I guess we weren't sitting at the bar when that happened, but they've tried to give me the same spiel when I'm sitting at the bar, and I was like, yes, I understand I'm ordering bourbon. Um, but it is a smart move for sure. Anyways, do you want to finish off our telling of the guide with, full disclosure, there is like more treats. There's a bunch of merchandise that we could go over, but also we'll have the link to this foodie guide in our episode description. So go check it out. There is a lot to see, but we have covered, I mean, quite literally 98% of everything that you can find as far as the guide tells us right now. But one last treat that Shai is going to tell us about, special for Oogaboog.
Yes, so Oogie Boogie Bash is going to have one special offering over at Cozy Cone 4 at the Frozen Cone Auctions. They have the Haunted Highway Cocktail, which is made of pineapple lemonade with blue carousel, apple pucker, and Sprite, topped with grenadine and gummy worms.
We may be trying this ourselves when we go. We'll see.
But that just about wraps up the 2026 Disneyland Resort Halloween Foodie Guide.
Seems like usually we can spot like a through line of like what the kind of like trendy food is that year. And we kind of don't get that this year. It seems like there's a wide spread.
Lots of ube, lots of matcha.
Some ube, some matcha. Even like saying a lot, I feel like is pushing it. But there's a lot of returning items. So I think
That's
that
true.
has like kind of skewed the mix. Because I mean, I feel like there's just as much matcha as there is like chili cheese. I don't know.
What do you guys
Lots of
think?
pumpkin.
What are you guys
Or,
excited to try?
yeah, let us know. Leave us a comment, email, DM, whisper,
Whisper.
pigeon. Give us a pigeon
pigeon.
message.
Send us your pigeons.
Send us a raven.
Please don't. I'd be terrified.
Well, I hope everyone is having a wonderful D23 or really enjoying the announcements. We will definitely be back soon to talk all about that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for listening. We have new episodes every other Saturday. So please follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you listen so you never miss an episode.
And don't forget to review and rate us 5 stars, share it with your friends, and subscribe to at Magical Happy Hour podcast on Instagram. And if you're interested in having a professional travel agent that specializes in Disney and Universal Studios plan your next vacation, you can find the link to my website in our podcast notes or email me at Cheyenne@vincentvacations.com.
And we will see you next time.
Cheers!
Cheers!